sense.
Maybe.
Maybe it makes sense.
Maybe it does.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe.
If you are prepared.
I'm always
I mean,
prepared.
like, if you're ready.
I mean, I'm ready. You're
I mean,
ready.
I don't want to like rush you.
I'm ready.
Oh shit! I forgot we fell out of a fucking plane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm looking at my
You're
own fire.
fine.
I'm like,
No, you're okay.
I'm alive.
Yeah.
You're in one
I'm
piece.
Rosie.
Say that again, Cole.
You're in one piece.
Oh my
God.
Oh, you may want. That's me.
Okay, you guys are both also dead now.
No.
This wasn't how it's supposed to go.
So, last time you guys met with the King of Evercrest to officially designate yourselves as the Sweetwater Sentinels. You guys teamed up to journey into the vast deserts of El Nassar to try to find some missing soldiers at the behest of the king and his high council. You're specifically looking for the Pipsqueak Company, led by Corporal Stonefist, who have run afoul of a Solari contingent known as the Fist of Dawn. You boarded an airship and spent a few days traveling across the Kaldric Sea south toward the desert. Just as you arrived on the sandy shores, though, you were attacked by a massive storm and a number of winged individuals, who at first you thought were harpies, but then realized, oh, these are just regular people, but they're shape changers, much like the clan Vaish you were told to go meet with. A supposed group of allies here in the desert that would help you in your quest. The shapeshifters, along with some mysterious force known only as the Glass Baron, took down the ship. Although you guys all managed to successfully evacuate the ship, you guys were hurt in your own descent as the Wing Lord came to with his last breath to try and shoot you or try and knock you out of the sky. Rosie, in a moment of psychic panic, simply commanded this man's brain to die. You watched as his eyes rolled back in his head, the feathers shrunk into his body as he fell away into the darkness. Not before your own ship was hit with another errant bolt of lightning. The successful save on Rosie's part, you all did not take as much damage as you could have, but you were all sent scattered into the dunes in the middle of the night. And that is where we will awake. Benji. Your vision is going black. Tunnel vision is creeping in around you. You've just fallen out of the sky and survived, but feel blood running down your face. The wind of the storm that is now receding, blasting sand, getting into your eyes and your skin under your clothes. As you shake your head trying to come to, you look around and you realize you are alone. It is dark. It is pitch black out here at night. Only by the light of the twin moons and the stars can you see anything but sands below.
It's a good thing I have dark sight and blind vision.
Hell yeah.
And that
They're
reveals
built for this.
and that reveals a whole lot of nothing. What do you do?
I think Benji, like looking around, kind of doing like a sit check, or like just making sure, checking what the situation is. First thing he does is he looks around for bodies like in his near vicinity.
Sure. Make a perception check for me. Nothing. You can see the tracks in the sand from where the little lifeboat that you're in with like its sail wings outstretched, but now completely crumpled and shattered. This boat is essentially in 3 different pieces right now. You can see it's sort of the track in the sand where this boat crashed. You sit kind of at the bottom of a massive dune, maybe 20 feet tall. Which, in terms of actually, I don't know if any y'all ever walked on a sand dune. 20 feet is
That's a
basically,
bitch.
yeah,
That's a son of a bitch.
yeah. Colorado successfully traumatized me.
Fair enough.
I think Benji is in like soldier mode, but not in a term of like I have to complete the mission. In a term of I have to find my company.
For sure.
And I think he's gonna try to like see if he can track any sign of, I guess, follow like the trail of where the lifeboat skidded to see if like, because if he would assume that if they fell out, they would have fallen out around that path, if not a little bit further out.
You do remember, for what it's worth, Rosie was the first to fall out of the boat. You hit the first dune hard, and you watched as Rosie essentially got whiplash, slammed her head into the deck, and knocked herself out conscious. And the last thing you saw, as she lost control and spiraled off into the dark, was just a faint trail of blood falling down around her.
I think he's gonna try to find that blood.
Alright. Okay. You get out and gather whatever supplies you can and climb your way up the dune. It is exhausting. Thankfully at night it's not too hot, but you do know from what you've heard from the situation debrief you've gotten, El Nassar gets very, very cold at night. And already as you're climbing up you feel that sort of scratching in your lungs as you breathe in cold air. You see your breath coalescing in front of you, trying to get a foothold in the sand as you're climbing up. It's breathing in sand and cold air at the same time. It is an insane combination.
Well, it's a good thing I have prestidigitation.
There you go.
I'm prepared. I'm a survivalist, baby.
There you go. Get up to the top. Speaking of, why don't you go ahead and make me a survival check now?
Okay. Let's roll better than a 5, please.
A 6 coming right up.
There you go.
That's
There
better.
it is.
Nice.
You go out and you start looking for a trail of blood, find footprints, looking for anything that you can find. And you do see, and you have to squint. There's like, it's pitch black out here, but just for a brief moment, you see the light of Selûne shines on a dune, maybe a few hundred feet. Who knows what direction that is, but a few hundred feet away from you. And you see another track similar to the one that you see that your lifeboat made. Whoever is nearby is probably over there somewhere.
I'm going. I'm running.
Run down, having to like hike your legs up to not get sucked into the sand as you fall down, like sand falls cascading down around you, running into the valley of this dune, pressing another one, doing the same thing down. You're already exhausted just running up and down these dunes, but you're a soldier. Push through. And you find...
Hasselin.
Oh, hello. Welcome in. You're watching Trauma. Speaking of trauma, Benji, you continue on towards this dune, and you see a lump of cloth kind of nestled into the valley of one of these dunes. A dark shape situated against the sand.
What color is this cloth? Well, I guess, can I tell?
Not from over here, but you can get closer if you want.
Yeah.
You get closer.
I think the last time, I think Benji's starting to flash back to like the last time he was in a squad like this and was alone. It's because everyone was dead.
Yeah. And you approach this, memories of the wolves of the pass flowing through your mind. And you see this lump on the ground that as you get closer you realize is very much a person. It is very much not moving. You get close and you see you get down on your knees, start shoveling sand. And you see a man who's name you don't know, but whose face you recognize. This was the man that the last to leave the skyship. The one you had to pull onto your own lifeboat. You
Oh,
find
action
The
figures.
collector.
you
Is he
find
clutching his Anton action figure?
Yeah.
you find his suitcase a few feet away from him, but you find him half buried in the sand with a broken neck. He did not survive the fall.
Yeah, I think Benji kind of forgets for a second that his friends aren't with him. And I think he sits here for a little bit, just kind of looking at this corpse, looking at this body, and probably flashing back to the family that he failed to save.
It always
I think he just sits there for a bit and like starts to roll the trinkets on his belt around in his hand subconsciously.
Hey, make a wisdom saving throw for me if you would. A lot of wisdom skills so far.
I mean, it's true. My wisdom's not bad.
Yeah, it's not.
I have a +1 to wisdom.
Go for it. You feel your heart begin to race. You're lost in echoes, you're lost in time, you're lost in memory. Another person, another notch on this belt that you failed to save. But for whatever reason you think will make sense, you are able to maybe not fully shrug off, but at least delay the rise of panic that you feel. There's still work to be done.
Yeah, I think it's him remembering that he has Rosie and Puka to find, Rosie and Puka and Rain to find,
Yeah.
and he's just like, not yet, not now, and snaps back into that soldier like search mode. I do think he buries him though. I think he'll bury the guy in the sand with his suitcase and his action figures.
Yeah. Very.
It's what he deserves.
It's what he would have wanted.
Puts the Anton action figure in his hand.
the mint condition
As he
and
wrapped it on
Anton
his
pop.
chest.
The Anton
Buries all
Funko
of
Pop,
it.
yeah.
He would have wanted to be buried with his stuff.
Yeah.
And then I set off looking for the rest of them.
Okay. Set off. Cresting another hill yet again, looking around. That 19 was pretty good. So we'll give you we'll give you one more for this.
Would I
you-
be able to posthumously do a tactical mind to make it better?
I'm gonna say you don't need to right now.
Okay.
But in the future, yes.
Okay.
But you climb up onto a dune, and at this point, your eyes are starting to adjust to the dark. There's only so much adjustment you can do in pitch blackness like this, but you are starting to, adjust your eyes to the starlight, to the moonlight, to whatever, grasp into whatever thin threads of light you can find. And you look around.
I think Benji probably thought about lighting a torch, but then realized that getting in here, they were attacked. So probably not the best idea to like draw attention to yourself.
Very fair. And you don't see any sign of the glass wings in the vicinity, but there are clouds that float through and blot out the sky and the star and the moon. Sometimes you can't help it. But you haven't been attacked yet. But standing up on top of yet another dune, like the third or fourth one you've climbed this, and despite the near freezing temperatures, your body is coated in sweat, which you know is bad.
Yeah.
Sweating when it's near freezing is bad.
I'm like periodically putting a hand on his armor to prestidigitate it to make it warm, but it then gets like freezing immediately afterwards.
Yeah, you're doing whatever you can. But you get to the top of this dune and look out, and you don't even though your eye line is starting to adjust, you don't see the ocean, you don't see any mountains, you don't see any landmarks, just dunes that seem to only grow in size from this point out. But as you're looking around, you do for the first time this night since you've landed, you see movement. You see a shadow walking under a dune. Hey, Puka, what are you up to?
Well,
Unrelated.
unrelated. I can see a lot less. So, do I see any sort of light?
Any sort of light? Make a perception check.
Okay.
We got a bot.
We got a bot.
We got a bot.
And a chatter. Hello, Maria.
Hello, new chatter. Okay, 13.
Look at the moon and go blind.
Look at the moon. Yeah. You look up, blinded by moonlight. It's fantastic. No,
Puka looks at the moon.
you look up Puka, and you see, indeed, the twin moons of Shar and Saluna are currently floating overhead. There's not much light to begin right now, especially you who does not have dark vision. You're even more blind than Minji is in this moment. But there's just a faint bit of light. You can maybe see a few inches in front of you. That's about it. You can see the stars above, and you can just see blackness everywhere else. But as you climb higher, you do see the starscape expands, but you can see where it ends, not because of where it meets where the horizon is, but just because of where the stars suddenly stop. That is the level of darkness that you're dealing with right now.
Horrifying.
This is advanced darkness.
This is.
Benji, from across a couple of dunes, you hear a very strange moan.
Damn, I did that loud as hell. Oh.
Sure you did.
That sounds like Puka.
Puka.
Sounds like Puka just what did they have a bright light shine in the eyes really suddenly. I remember doing that often when we was kids.
What the hell?
We all did it. It was funny.
It was pretty funny.
I'm gonna move
God.
on.
Yeah. You start scooching on over. You do indeed find it. Or you find them, I should say. You approach Puka on the dunes. They are still alive.
Puka. You alright?
Benji?
Yeah.
I've been better.
Yeah.
Rough landing.
Do you know where the other two went?
No, I can't see nothing out here. I know we were the last two to fall off, so they must be back whatever direction you came from, I'd imagine.
No, not here. I just
Not here?
traipsed up, I think, 4 dunes and found you.
Oh. Well,
Probably further up. I can't even see the coast at this point, so we must be pretty far in. I did bury somebody.
oh. Who? Wasn't
You
Rain or
know-
Rosie, was it?
No, it was that other guy who was in the boat.
I don't even remember him. Anyway.
The guy with the collectibles or whatever it was. Yeah, he's
Sure,
dead.
yeah.
He got
Oh.
his neck. He fell. Whatever.
I'm sorry, Benji.
It's
I know how you are with those things.
fine. I did everything I could, and it wasn't enough.
Oh.
But that just means I gotta do better next time.
Yeah. Yeah. Seem to be taken fairly well.
I don't have time not to.
Yeah. Hey, fair enough. Well, you see anything? Oh,
Aside from you here, no. It's actually been eerily quiet. Nope, I haven't been attacked yet, but I don't know. It might happen. The storm clouds are still around, which is why I'm trying to find Rain and Rosie as fast as we can. We gotta regroup first.
That note, Benji, if you want to make me another survival check, or Puka or whoever would like to.
I'll make one. I have a really high survival.
Yeah, I'll help you by letting you see.
Okay.
By the way,
What
Do
do
I
your
make up
Helping you
advance?
see.
what do your orc eyes see?
take my eyes, Puka.
Take my
So,
eyes.
with advantage, right?
Yeah. Very nice.
Two heads better than one.
You look around.
Especially
You
when
got
they're
two heads is stupid.
You guys, you're looking around. You look for more tracks in the sands, and you see there is kind of in the distance, still a few dunes over. You see what appears to be a cloud forming, but a cloud much lower to the ground. And I think you immediately get the sense this is not a naturally formed cloud.
Is there like a place for us to like duck into and just watch?
it's a lot of sand and dunes.
Yeah, but I just want to see if it moves or how it moves.
Yeah,
Fair enough.
you guys can like lay down on the ground. You get pretty low on top of the dune. You watch this cloud moves. A few moments later, you see another figure cresting a dune, again a few hundred feet away. You see an arm start kind of waving, and the cloud seems to follow the movement of the arm, albeit much slower. You see this figure is moving the cloud almost like in a circle, almost like waving it like a beacon of some sort, like trying to get someone's attention, like a searchlight.
How far away is it?
Probably a couple hundred feet or so. You can't really make out details. You just kind of see a shadowed figure.
Easy.
Army crawl.
Army
Oh
crawl.
my god.
Way.
Benji, I think it's a little far.
What do you mean it's far? Did you know we army crawled this far, if not farther, during training? Did you not?
Yeah, but like I had to then.
I've been up 4. You have to now. We don't know if there are enemies in the desert.
I think you're stressing
That
out
could
too much.
that could be the Fist of the Dawn.
I ignore Benji and I walk. Not full up. I'm a little crouched, but I'm not army crawling.
Fine. I have to army crawl because I'm so much taller than you.
Oh my god.
I'm doing like, the Skyrim crouch.
You're a dwarf. I'm 8 feet tall.
Yeah. It's time for short races to rise up.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
I thought you said a short racist for a second. Damn.
That would
You
be
can't
can't
be
be
racist
in
for every
the
race. Technically.
I contain. I feel like that allows me to be even more racist.
It's true. He can rotate his racism, and he can
man.
pick which one he wants to be racist against.
It's okay, I
He
can
can
say
learn
it.
as much as he can about one
Yeah.
race, and then he can
morphs
just...
into dwarf. It's okay. I can say it.
Jesus.
Anyways,
We simply love to see it.
awful.
anyways, what's this?
Yeah.
What's this cloud that we see?
So you see this cloud that's forming, that's being waved around as you guys approach. Just kind of walking normally.
I'm crouched.
You're crouched.
I'm
Okay.
crawling.
I'm
Okay.
just not army crawling.
You all make a stealth
I'm
check for
army
me then.
crawling.
Alright.
Oh boy.
Oh yeah, we got this.
Okay.
I think you don't know that I'm wearing splint.
I think I
I'm wearing
believe.
heavy armor,
I believe.
so I have disadvantage.
I believe in you.
It's a 6.
6. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
It
tactical
really
shift.
is hard to stealth army crawl through dunes.
Oh, yeah,
Still
no.
wearing heavy
8 foot.
armor.
Uh,
8-foot tall orc.
Yeah.
I'll tactical mind. I'll use a second away.
Sure, go for it.
Oh yeah.
11. Okay.
Hey, that's better than a 6.
It
We're
is.
so back.
If I rolled a 10, I would have been a fucking.
Benji, you crawl through, keeping your mouth firmly shut, not letting any sand get in any orifices you do not wish it to be in. Sand's getting in your armor. There's no amount of prestidigitation going to stop this. But
I'm gonna have to take it off when we get safe.
yeah, but you're crawling forward still. Puka, you're kind of Skyrim crouching alongside Benji, and you approach this figure undetected. You beat their passive perception.
Wow.
Yeah.
Who's not perceptive here?
Not at all.
And you look.
My guy, I rolled a fucking 11. What do you?
The passive perception was
Probably
10.
10.
It was 10.
Yikes!
You guys approach this figure, and you
God, I hope that's not one of ours.
and you know, as you
I think
approach,
it is.
as
I
you
think it's a
approach,
red
you see a glint of moonlight illuminate some blue skin and dark hair.
Yeah, I figured
We're gonna
Rain
have
was
to-
the one making.
We're gonna have to have a talk.
Rain, you didn't hear that?
Wait,
Wait.
you did not hear me clinking and
shit.
clanging around.
Guys! Oh my god! Oh god! Okay, hi. Oh, fucking hell! Don't scare me like that. Hi.
Are you okay?
You alright, Rain?
I mean, yeah, I think so. You see, there's like a kind of a nasty like red caked mask on the side of her head, but she's still standing.
Still conscious at least. We can get all that
Yeah.
fixed up later. We gotta find Rosie and get them safe first.
Yeah. God, you guys haven't found her?
Not yet.
No.
Okay. And you see
Probably
she
further back.
closes her eyes and then opens them again.
Oh, she's like blacking out.
You alright?
No. I'm. We have this code. It's this little signal we try to give each other when we're trying to reach out to her. I'm not getting a response.
I didn't. When we all crashed, it looked like she might have passed out. So
Shit. Just pass out? You sure just pass out?
I have no idea. I saw her eyes. I saw her hit her head on the ground, and then her eyes closed, and she went limp, and then she flew out the boat. So I don't know how she
Can't
is,
be
but we have
certain
to
of
find.
anything until we find her, you know?
I know Rosie's tough, so I'm
No. you're-
assuming she's just unconscious.
Rain, have you moved far from wherever you landed, or you stayed in the same vicinity?
Not too far, just a couple dudes over. This took me forever to climb up the first one.
Yeah, there's some bitch, ain't there?
Okay. Gotta find her. We gotta find her. Just for the record, it's been a while now. You guys, I think, Benji, you've been walking for. I haven't really done a lot of good talk narrating this, I think. It's been a couple of hours since you left your boat.
Yeah.
You
No,
walk-
I assumed. Considering that I was in a spot where I couldn't see the ocean, I assumed I'm walking pretty fucking.
No, I mean, like, yeah. And you still can't see the ocean, to be clear.
Yeah.
But, like, it's, climbing up a single dune takes, like, 15 to 30 minutes.
God damn!
Dunes are
Fine,
fucking
like-
rough, man.
20-foot tall dunes? That sucks.
Yeah.
Oh my god, 20 feet tall.
Those are mountains, basically.
And that's
And we've climbed like.
And everyone knows you have to
How
go through the mountains. You gotta change up the plan.
yeah. Go
If
ahead.
only-
Dig through the
if only
dunes.
If only I had mold earth, I would.
But yeah, you move on through. So just say it's been a couple of hours since. Yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
You're in the. It is like dead of night now. You have no idea
Benji
what.
is also very hurt.
Yeah.
Everyone is. I mean, you probably more so, to be fair.
Um,
I'm at 22 hit points.
let's
I'm at 18 hit points.
let's
But
go.
I have much less health overall.
Let's go ahead and get one more survival check. Whoever wants to make it.
You want me to do it again?
Yeah, and I'll give you the help action again.
17, very nice.
Now, can I burn a tactical shift for this?
Uh,
I'm not technically rolling it, but I'm helping.
For this one, no, 'cause it is not your role. We call that.
Okay.
17. Puka, you gather up Rain, gather up Benji, start looking for signs of Rosie. And you already know, based on what Rain and Benji have been saying, she's going to be much harder to find, because she will likely not be moving around.
She won't be looking, yeah, for us.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You guys walk for a long time, crossing dune after dune, probably another couple of hours at this point. So finally, you see movement in the sky. You see something flying. And from this distance, it's hard to see, but your eyesight's starting to adjust, but still, you can't quite make out distinct features. So I guess you could, but you just see something flying in the distance. You could probably point out to Benji if you wanted.
Hey, Benji, you see that thing over there? Sky?
Shit. Get down.
Benji, you recognize what those are as soon as they pointed out. Those are vultures
Oh,
flying in a circle.
We go there.
all right.
Follow the bird.
You guys run towards the circling vultures, and kind of skidding down a particularly massive dune, basically sliding down at this point. And you see, in a very awkward heap, just a jumble of cloth and limb and red hair.
I'm running.
I mean, I'm also running.
Yeah, Rain is also running, but she's struggling. But she's pushing herself ragged trying to get there.
Yeah, Benji sees the heap and the red hair and like immediately tears off.
You find Rosie in a heap on the ground, blood caked on her face, unconscious still.
Is she still breathing?
Make a survival check. Or medicine check.
Damn.
Anyone? Very faint. But you see her chest rise and fall.
She's still alive.
Potion. Anybody got a potion?
I got a potion.
I got one too.
I'll give him my potion of greater healing.
Okay,
I'll feed it to Rosie.
sure. Go and roll for it.
Greater healing is 4d4 plus 4.
I think so.
I
Yes.
can just roll it real quick. I guess you already know
Yeah.
it, so.
Well, you can roll it, just allow it.
Why did that not roll?
Okay, just may have to type it out manually. Oops,
That's okay.
my bad.
Like you said, 44 plus 4.
Yeah.
Nice.
15.
Hell yeah.
Rosie.
Hey,
Rosie, you
good.
gain 15 hit points.
It's pretty good.
Ooh, 15 hit points. Guys, I'm not dead now.
Yeah, that's like a third of your hit point max.
You're back to, you're
kinda.
practically back to full health.
Practically.
It is like a fourth of my health, though. Actually,
Yeah.
though. So I have 60.
I mean, I'm also at a fourth of my health, so I get it.
Yeah.
Rosie, you wake up.
Let's see.
Rosie.
So the first thing that Rosie sees, I guess, is gonna be Benji, who's above her, right?
Correct.
So hot.
Like
I'm
propped
so
up.
glad that you said it
got-
for me.
He's got the arm wrapped around you, propped up on his knee, and you look down, you see a bottle in his hand that's empty.
Amazing. Benji,
You alright?
where is everyone? Is everyone okay?
We're all here.
You look up, you see Rain's also kneeling by you, kind of holding your hand in hers.
I'll squeeze Rain's hand. You okay?
Okay. She just kind of holds your hand to her head. Just
How long has it been?
Well,
I've been walking non-stop, basically.
We need to find somewhere to take shelter, right?
Yeah. We also need to find some way to stay warm.
on the bright side, that won't really be a problem if the sun comes up.
No, but then we'd have to find a way to stay cold.
We got one mad ice user, one fire user. You can't use fire. You're just resistant to it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
I do
can
have a
call it
small,
fire if we need to.
small firebolt spell.
You could get a little fire going if you wanted to, Rosie. You don't really have anything to ignite at the moment, but you could just kind of hold it in your hand if you wanted to.
Let's find somewhere more sheltered before we light anything. Those things are still up there. We saw something shoot lightning at us. Don't want to alert them to where we are, you understand?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Did you guys see anything, a cave or, some sort of protected area?
We weren't really looking on our way over here.
That's
Are
fair.
there any animals around?
Oh, above us.
Other than the vultures, you've seen no signs of life out here.
I can't even talk to the animals to try to find anything out. Only thing I've seen is that bird up there.
But you do notice, by the way, as you look up at them, you do see the vultures, and there's about 3 of them. You do see they dive. Not towards
At
you.
us?
No, not towards you guys. You see them, they disappear behind a dune a ways away.
Might be
They're
worth
probably
checking out.
hunting something.
Well, the vultures, they don't hunt, they scavenge. So I mean, whatever's over there is dead already.
Hmm.
But the fact that they're down there means that I can ask them stuff.
Hmm. That works.
Think you're good enough to move?
Probably. Somebody help
Okay,
me up, and I.
Rain will kind of take. Oh, sorry, what was that, Benji?
I said I can carry you if not.
Oh.
I'll get back to you on that.
I'll get back to you. You can carry me, Benji.
Yeah, all right.
My legs are short.
I could probably carry both of you, honestly.
For now,
I'll pick-
a hand,
I'll pick
a
Puka up.
hand up is fine. Thank you.
Well, I'll help you up first, and then I'll pick Puka up.
You don't even help her. Just grab
I
me.
help her up.
No, I know. I
Rain,
know you said that,
Rain
I was just
will
thinking before.
Rain will grab your other hand and help you up, and she'll just kind of put her staff in one hand and let you lean on her other shoulder.
Thanks.
And how do you
When we-
carry Puka?
Just,
Like bridal carry
Leave it
or
in
over
your
the shoulder?
I think over. I think bridal.
Okay. Fantastic.
I feel like I'm short enough. You could hold me like a light package.
I know I could, but he wouldn't.
I imagine.
I was
piggyback.
thinking like piggyback, like a child, and just have
That's
you on
honestly what I was thinking as well. Like you
But-
riding on your back, like on your
Yeah.
shoulders, legs dangling down.
Mm-hmm. It is very funny.
Fantastic.
But I think bridal actually just. Well, I guess fireman is probably the more accurate way to put it.
It is, but bridal's funnier.
Bridal is funnier. Because I'm like, it's whatever lets Benji still use like his legs for traction since he's
Yeah.
walking on sand.
For sure, for sure.
I feel like putting Puka on your back would work the best because then you'd have access to your arms and legs.
I'm also like the least injured person respectively to the health, I think.
Maybe. Either way, this is what's happening now. I'm bridal carrying Puka, and nobody's gonna stop me.
All right.
Yeah, I'm
Hell
not
yeah.
gonna top you. Puka's here for
You
you.
asked for it.
No, I know. I was like, "Oh, you can pick me up, Benji." Then you did.
You see, Rain will kind of help balance you, Rosie, as you guys begin to walk, and she'll just kind of lean her head towards you, like, and just kind of whisper, "Feeling jealous?"
Shut up.
Ruffles your head. That's okay.
Mhm.
And
Yeah, I'm alive. I made it.
Barely. What's that thing?
Hopefully something we don't have to come across again.
And you see, as she says that, Rain kind of looks, her head kind of suddenly shoots towards. You don't know what horizon, but it shoots towards, just shoots in a direction a direction that you're not walking in. She kind of squints her eyes for a second. Sorry. Sorry, Benji, you're leading the way?
Yeah.
Okay. Rain will follow you. And just kind of shakes her head and just keeps going. All right.
I think Benji, since he has Puka here, I think Benji's gonna, as they're walking, be like,
They were adamant about kids not having their secrets. Is that connected to whatever it is that Bastrop asked you? You think?
Yeah. It could be. But the thing I was supposed to take was from was it from these guys? Yeah, because Vesh isn't their clan. That's right.
Escher's, yeah,
Yeah, his line is different.
shapeshifters.
Yeah, you're probably right then, because I mean, well, Bastrop did ask me to straight up steal one of their relics that they're supposed to house and seem to care quite a bit about.
Do you plan to?
Undecided.
It's fair. I'm just worried that if they're willing to kill innocent people for it, then maybe we don't need it, you know?
Maybe not. Feel might be worth reserving judgment till we see what it is, or hell, till we actually meet the guys we're supposed to. These guys could be some sort of offshoot.
That's true. It's also interesting because if it is about the thing that he asked you about, how do they know that we're here for?
Yeah, good point. Maybe other people are here for it, with the battle going on and everything.
Which I will say, you do know at least one other group is here for it.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Dawn Brigade, right?
Yeah.
That's wait.
The Fist of Dawn, yeah.
Yeah, the fist.
Okay, yeah. Sorry,
You're good, you're good.
no. Yeah, I was playing Fire Emblem not that long ago.
Understandable. Yeah, you from what Bastrop said, you and the Fist of Dawn are looking for the same artifact.
Like they confuse us with him?
Maybe. They never said if they gave any details as to what group was coming to actually meet up with them. I just kind of assumed they would have.
That's true. Well, either way, we should probably keep whatever it is we're trying to do on the down low.
Yeah, I'd have to agree after this whole fiasco.
You guys carry on then. You're going towards where those vultures were?
Yeah.
Yeah. You cross another dune then, and you see the vultures are picking at another form lying in the sand. As you approach, you see, you very much see a humanoid form being picked at.
Hey,
Oh, okay. No response.
Vulture.
Are you talking? Sorry, to the vultures.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see one vulture looks up as it has this man's eye in its beak and pulls it up and swallows it. Yes.
I ain't trying to distract you from your meal for too long, but do you all know of a spot that's got some cover, somewhere we can rest?
And just for the record, as you guys approach these birds, I don't know if y'all have seen a vulture in real life. Vultures are fucking big.
Yeah,
are
they
big.
are.
These are some big ass birds that approach you guys. You see the three of them do kind of like hop forward a little bit. Every now and again, they like to go back and like take a peck at their meal before they look back at you. Shelter.
Like a cave or a large dune or something.
Any large dunes out here. Any towers of sand.
Do you know of any holes in those towers or something?
Holes? Do we know holes?
Y'all in the sky most of the time, but you come to the ground to eat every now and then.
He's true. He's true. There are. Sometimes you find outcroppings of rock north. Sometimes you find dead trees to the south. Out here, in the great sand sea, there is no life. There is no shelter. There is no rest. You must choose north or south.
Well, I didn't realize y'all were poetic.
South is towards.
You don't know. I'll say this actually. Make a survival check to see if you can figure out which way it is at night. I'm sorry I'm asking
Which
so much.
way No, it's
The
fine.
old lick your thumb trick and stick it in the air.
Yeah, I was just gonna be like, what way do I think I came?
Sure. Okay.
Well, I'm
Ten.
gonna tactical mind that.
Yeah, for sure.
Hey! Oh wait,
and hope I don't roll a one.
Hey, that's good.
Oh,
18.
You look back at the way y'all came from, and you didn't walk in the straight line. You kind of just walked towards people as you found them. But you feel pretty confident the way you walked from that vague direction. You know the ship was trying to go around the storm, and you do remember it veered. It veered to the south to get around the storm, and so you can kind of begin to guess your boat probably continued off in a southerly direction when you crashed. Based on the way you walked away from it, and just trying to triangulate based on the base amount of training you would have gotten in the army from such things, and looking at the position of the moon, remember what time of year it is, which is very hard to do, especially that's not something you studied in, but it's something you got a base amount of training in. You think you've been walking north.
We keep heading north.
You hurry. You may get there before the sun reaches its peak. Or you may not. And they see another one's like, what about the Wanderers?
The Wanderers.
Beast folk. They walk with their giant monsters. Their claws and their fangs and their feathers. They travel these days. They live out here amongst the dead. If they can survive out here, maybe so can you.
Well, we'll have to ask them when we see them. I appreciate y'all helping us out. You can get back to your meal now.
They flap over and continue pecking at this this body that seems like they just got started on.
We'll
Is there
stack it up
anything
around-
on the body? Like, indicate where it came from? I mean, I imagine a plane, but
I
You
imagine it's. It died.
you look and you see kind of some simple purple and gold armor. This man, and kind of nearby, something sticking out of the ground. You recognize as a massive dual blade.
Yeah.
You think this is the Windlord?
Can I loot him? Purple and gold armor sounds cool.
Sure.
Now, what's wrong with a
Time
little
and
grave
place.
robbing?
Well, you gotta bat the vultures off first.
Benji, could you ask them to scooch aside while I take the armor off? Tell them they'll get more
I
meat
just-
out of it.
I just took time out of the meal already. I don't want to.
They'll be getting more meal if I get it off.
I guess I guess that's true. Excuse me, vultures. One more time. Would you mind if my friend here move the armor or the protective stuff off of this thing?
Make a
Get
persuasion
some more
check.
meat that way.
Make a persuasion check. You see the vulture looks up at you, then at you, Puka, and just make it quick. The brothers and I, we have not fed for quite some time.
About to make y'all's day.
They flap away.
Yeah,
Watching very no,
Well,
they
they-
just
like,
back
flap-
up.
Oh,
a couple feet.
I
Yeah. They're watching very intently as you go towards their food.
Alright, well, like I said, I want to take off his armor. I want
Um,
gold and purple armor.
It
You,
does feel very puka.
it's just a bit of
Might
light.
come in handy.
It's a bit of light armor. Seems very easy to maneuver in. Do you loot anything else off his body?
Does he have anything else worth looting?
Yeah, you can take a look. You find, a couple of knives, a couple of not a lot on his body. You do see the dual blade off in the distance as well. Nothing magical about it, just the weapon of his choice.
Yeah.
Looking through, you do find a piece of parchment.
Ooh.
I'll say,
Check that.
Rosie, are you taking a look at this guy as well?
Since they kind of came into this area and got close enough to see the body, Rosie's just been kind of standing there staring at the corpse.
You see, one of its eyes has been ripped out by a vulture, and just the stalk is hanging limply. But you do see the other eye is still intact. It's rolled back and almost completely red, like a very faint pinkish red. It's a like it almost is like the entire white of his eye is bloodshot. And it's a type of injury you've never seen before.
He had
But-
an aneurysm.
Like
Something
a brain hemorrhage.
something in his brain stopped working. He was alive 1 second and then he wasn't.
Rosie's definitely not gonna approach the corpse. She's gonna keep her distance.
Make a wisdom saving throw for me, Rosie.
Now it's your turn.
4.
No.
You start stepping away from this body. Rain kind of feels your hesitation, like, hey, hold on. She kind of walks back. You kind of keep your balance. You start kind of stumbling away from her a bit. Fall into the sand as you do. And as you're looking at this corpse, he turns his head towards you, and with his one eye looks deep inside your soul. You're going to die with us. You'll be swallowed whole. Your mind cannot save you. Be your own worst enemy. Fall with me. You blink, and the corpse is still a corpse, not looking at you, staring up at the sky.
Rosie's just gonna have a casual hyperventilation, like panic attack,
Casual
minor
panic
meltdown, like in the sand.
Just a casual panic attack.
Just a casual panic attack.
It's
We'll all
cash.
get one eventually, you know.
God
Yeah.
forbid a girlie has a casual panic attack.
I know, right?
After girls have
God,
hobbies.
can a girly just have a moment,
God forbid a girl has hobbies.
right?
But yeah, Puka, you take out this letter that you found, this piece of parchment that you found, you open it, and there is indeed writing on it.
I'm sorry.
Whoa.
Yes.
Wow. I'm shocked.
Indeed. This paper has been written. What does it say?
Puka know how to read. I assume he does, but I'm just realizing I don't know if we ever actually established that.
I would imagine so. I'm pretty sure back when Don was teaching Benji to read, I joined in.
Okay. Fair. What you see is as follows. It mentions something. Sorry. The paper says, "The day of the beast approaches. It is up to us to keep it at bay for as long as we can. In a couple of days' time, a ship will be arriving over the sands. On that ship will be 2 tieflings, one red and one blue, a massive orc, and one who can change their shape. They could look like any. These 4 will be the ones to bring about our end. Rally the Glass Baron and take them down. Do whatever you have to do to get them on your side. This is life or death. This is the end of all things."
This note makes it seem like they knew who to look for when they attacked. They were coming for us.
What does that mean?
It says they're trying to stop the beast from coming. Something about it.
The day of the beast is
Day
what
of
it
the beast.
mentions.
Yeah. Maybe Puka can't read.
It
Give
happens.
me a little bit.
So they're trying to stop the day of the beast from coming. Something about rallying the Glass Baron to make sure we're stopped at all costs. They even knew I was a changeling.
How many people know that?
Probably just y'all and Vastra. I'm sure others suspect, maybe, but not many I've told right now.
Maybe there must have been somebody who knew you before. I mean, everyone, at least at the orphanage, knows. We know walks in these deserts somewhere.
I don't think everyone at the orphanage knows. I know Rain definitely does.
Rain knows.
But I don't think I ever told the other kids or like did anything to
I'm pretty
do it.
sure you would chilled in your.
I think I literally only did that with Dawn when she was like coming with us to go get like. It was like at some point when we had Dawn when we were like lost in the forest.
That does sound familiar. I don't remember if she
I-
saw that part of you, but
I
do.
feel like after everything was, like after we finished the kid arc and we got Fairlock back, you were like, yeah, I just chill out because they're cool with spirits now.
I suppose there's a good chance I did say that. So anyone from
Oh.
town could know, yeah.
I mean, you could change it at any point in time. You can say no right now.
I hate to do it to you, Beats. No. I don't think I did.
Alright. Fair.
All right.
Mostly just because I don't exactly remember if I said I did or not. I feel like
Okay,
that's
fair.
something I would want to be fully sure on.
Fair. Okay.
Drango? I know, but well, I don't think it was him. Well, you knew I was a spirit at the very least.
I think you did.
I'm pretty sure you did. You know, it was
I
all
think
so long
I think he
ago.
knows your spirit now. I just don't think he knows what kind.
I mean, I don't know. Not that many people, but I can only really think of Astrop. But I also doubt he'd sabotage it, despite being a dickhead.
Well, I guess that just means we gotta be more on our guard than we were already.
I guess so.
All right.
Y'all see Rosie have the like semi-panic attack, right?
Rosie, do you try to hide it?
Oh, absolutely.
Well, stealth check or deception check.
Oh, yeah.
Your choice.
Let's see. What am I better with?
think
We'll
you're probably
roll
pretty good with both of them.
stealth. Oh.
Ooh. Does anyone want to roll either a Like you did stealth, so anyone wants to roll a perception check?
I'll just say I don't notice because I'm searching the corpse anyway.
Okay, fair enough.
I'll do a perception because I think Benji is, now that he knows that he's being targeted, I think he's like looking around.
Yeah, a little more aware.
Yeah. 13. Okay. I'm gonna say that's a match, so I think Benji, you just see the tail end of Rosie, resituating herself.
I think he kind of just clocks it and is like, I'll ask him about that later.
Fair enough. Okay.
The reason I asked that is because I'm gonna change into the form of, well, the guy.
Winglord?
Yeah, I'm gonna put on his armor.
Alright. Yeah, for sure. You can transform into this guy, you can put on his armor. And you kind of just look like, what you see is just looks like kind of a relatively normal person. Kind of darker skin, short, like, black hair. It's kind of hard to tell what his hairstyle is supposed to be as he's, laying dead in the sand. But
Well, we saw him before.
It was different before because they were like transformed to have the wings and stuff, weren't they?
Yeah. What you saw on the boat was his winged warrior form. This is just him as a regular person. I guess I should ask, Pook, are you trying to do the humanoid form or the more avian form?
Wait, I'm thinking. I'm turning into him to disguise myself, and I don't know if he would reveal that he doesn't have wings if he was with the people he was supposed to go after.
That's fair.
So I think I would turn into his winged form.
Okay. You guys
It'd
see
be awkward
Puka
if he asked me to fly.
turns into like a 7-foot tall, winged, long purple feathers that end in these like glass tips, the armor, the helmet, everything. He's a spitting image of the man that attacked the boat.
Almost as tall as me.
I'm staring right at Benji's chin while he says that. Yeah, yes, no.
So, the
I'll
vultures
grab the
will
weapon too, just gonna say that.
for sure.
Yeah.
The vultures will return to their feast. So, Benji, you have been given a few directions. You know there are dead trees to the south and some rocky cliff stuff to the north. And somewhere on the dunes, a group of wanderers. Which direction would you like to go?
So wanderers would give us probably our best chance of survival.
Or they might attack us.
Yeah, it's the biggest 50-50 because they could like help us, but they could also be like, we're just gonna kill you now.
At the very least, if they decide they want to kill us, they probably have 4 goods on them that are like helpful to survival in like the dunes.
Yeah.
True. If they try to kill us, we'll rob them. I love that.
Okay. Well,
Right?
I do know
I'm down for
that.
it.
The bold horse for 15 hit
definitely-
points.
Right?
Just don't
I
get
do
hit.
know that we're heading north already.
Mhm.
So Benji might be like, it'd probably be better to just stick going north, but then that means that we'd have to find our own like shelter and all that.
And you don't know how far
John.
north it's going to be either.
Yeah. I think we try for the guys.
All right.
Works for me.
Works for me too.
Fair enough.
Like I think we gotta like.
I kind of agree. I feel like it's probably our best chance, even if they try to find us.
Yeah.
And do you know how would you like to find them? I should say.
Well, they have beasts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Will they not have tracks?
Very possible.
Maybe
You-
try to look for some tracks.
Alright. You know you love it. Make another survival check for me.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yo.
You leave the vultures to their feast as the four of you continue on. One of you now much taller.
I grew up in the woods.
And
Never
you
thought it translated so well to the same.
you continue on. You kind of go in a different direction from where you're walking. You kind of veer hard right, and now you're walking what you assume is more eastward. You walk for quite some time until eventually you do see crossing up more dunes, more wind blowing sand into more crevices. Up, guys, at a certain point, have to start covering your face just to avoid getting sand like in your eyes and in your mouth at all times.
Mm-hmm.
Makes sense.
This is why we have a cloak.
It's so true.
And for long, you do find a set of tracks disappearing in the sand as the wind blows. You see large footprints. I should say claw marks. Like four-toed claws, maybe 2 feet across. You see the direction they're heading in.
They're heading this way.
As you look back at the group to say that, you see a very faint... I guess it would be in the direction you're facing, actually. You do see the very faint light blue in the sky, far off in the distance.
Sun's starting to come up. It's about to get way harder.
We gotta hurry.
Yeah, I'm right with you. Set off. Following, what kind of pace do you go at, Benji? What pace do you set for the group following these tracks?
Benji is pushing the shit out of himself right now.
Okay.
So he's trying very hard to keep up a really solid pace, try to like outpace the sunrise.
Fair enough.
But I think at times he'll like stumble and he might slow down a little bit.
I'm gonna ask everybody to make me a Constitution saving throw then.
Fair enough.
The DC is 10. Okay.
Get ready for poetic comedy.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's okay, I made it.
Go.
Hell yeah.
We have rain roll? Oh, she did.
Do it, yeah. Beats, I'll let you take this. You start pushing this group forward, leading from the front. How do you keep them going? You never did become a leader in the army officially, but Arendelle trusted you implicitly to lead the Wolves of the Pass in his absence. Or at least trusted you to take charge if things did end up going bad.
Yeah.
But even if you don't see it in yourself, there is something there. What do you do to keep everyone going?
I think Benji knows that we're all very hurt and we're probably all like rattled from everything, and just goes,
We've only got a little bit further to push, alright? I know that it's hard. I know we've been walking for a long time. But once we're there, we'll figure out what we're gonna do next. We'll be able to rest for a bit. Hopefully we have some way to get out of the heat. It'll be all worth it, alright? We just gotta keep moving.
You guys push on a little bit farther. Inspired by Benji's words, as You let him lead the way. And eventually the sun does come up. And it's almost like going from a hot tub to a pool, except much less pleasant. As you feel, as though you feel the cold air is burned away by the sudden heat of the sun. The sky turns blue and the sun begins to rise. It goes from freezing to sweltering in about an hour. It's still just past dawn at this point. Already the heat is getting close to unbearable. Continue on. Ever on. Sun continues to rise. It gets hotter and hotter. Sweat is forming at the brow. Rain conjures a cloud again and creates what little water she can to pass around, but you can tell she's already starting to run on empty. And you guys know what happens when Rain runs out of magic.
Yeah.
I do have a water skin that's full at the moment.
I think it's probably not full at this moment, but you...
I
But yeah,
guess it just still has 4 charges from when I filled it up.
No, I didn't like it. It's you guys have probably had to drink out of it already. By
Oh,
this point.
yeah,
It's more
yeah,
what I mean.
You
Yeah,
also have the wait.
I also have
You have the
rations, the
fucking-
decanter of endless water.
Yeah, I
I'm
was like,
just
that's
saying
the
we can
one.
make it-
You have a
we can make a
decanter of
little-
endless water.
We can make a little oasis.
yeah. Go.
You're looking a little parched there, Rain. I'm gonna shoot her in the face with the fucking water.
Motherfucker, how long have you had that?
Here you go, Rosie. I'm gonna give Rosie some water. Not shoot her in the face.
Which Rosie's gonna reach out and take it. She's got kind of like this weird, haunted look to her face when she's looking at you in that form. She'll take it, take a drink, and hand it back. Thank you, Puka.
No problem. Here you go, Benji.
You take it first.
Okay. I'll drink some. I'll give it to Benji.
Yeah. No, drink some.
It really is traumatizing Rosie right now. No.
I love it. I'm here to give trauma,
That's
not
true.
receive my own.
It's true.
That's true.
Oh, don't worry. We'll get you. We'll get you one day.
I got,
Your
Don't bring Bella
justices
back.
are
I can't
waiting.
handle it.
We'll get you one day. I was going back in a big way.
that'd be fun. Anyway, cool. So,
He says like he's not planning on doing that since session 0.
Right.
you guys continue on. Now sufficiently hydrated and cool. This does help a lot. Because as the sun rises and kind of crests above the horizon and beats down you guys as you're walking up and down these dunes, slipping on the sand. It's a nightmare. Rosie walking with a literal physical nightmare right now. Still leaning on Rain for support. Benji pushing through, trying to guide, keeping the sun off your skin while you try to forge a path ahead. Finally, you crest another hill, one of the biggest dunes that you've crossed so far. You see a lumbering shape in the distance, moving slowly. You see a couple of them, actually. A few pretty big ones and a few very big ones. Kind of dotting the horizon, several dunes away.
We're feeling.
How are we gonna know if they're hostile?
All out to them. See if they come running.
It's the only way we can know.
Have to
Just
hope for the best.
stay behind me if anything happens. Alright?
Alright.
You alright?
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm fine. I'm a little woozy. The potion
Okay.
helped a lot.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's what.
Rosie's not making eye contact with you.
And that's why you're not looking at me?
actually, the sun is behind you. It's very shiny.
The sun's in the complete opposite direction.
Yeah.
How bad is Rosie at lying? That's the real question.
You have this deception.
I would assume pretty good at it.
Ah, yeah,
even
there you
a
go, see?
22 with disadvantage. Damn.
Damn.
Quite impressive. You still don't believe her.
Well,
Very nice.
look, we're gonna see how these people are. Hopefully that help us, and then we'll get you out of the heat, and get you to sit down.
The heat's fine. It's not bothering me. This is fine-ish.
This is fine-ish.
I mean, I'm a little bit more used to hot temperatures than you guys.
So that's fair.
It's not
We all
great,
took a
but
beating
it's
when we
not.
fell out, you know, so.
The way, hopefully, that it'll help you get patched up if nothing else.
That'd be good.
Is anyone actively bleeding still? Because you talked about
Yeah.
rain like when the big thing on her head.
At this point, no one's actively bleeding, but there's a lot of dried blood. Unless you guys have stopped to take the time to wash it off.
I mean, I can press digitate it as we're walking if you want.
Well, if we want to wash it off, I have infinite water. But I didn't mean like that. I was just curious if anyone was still like actively injured or something we should patch up. Like,
I think
you know, like a gash or like some kind of broken something.
I think, and this might just be flavor. It doesn't have to mean anything. I think Benji is legitimately bleeding under,
I mean, you know, fair enough.
and he's just not acknowledging it because he doesn't want to freak everybody out.
Not like I can tell.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys do then?
I mean, only thing we
Well,
can.
one thing we can do.
Yeah.
Let's approach.
All
Oh,
right.
I thought we were screaming. Yeah, let's approach.
You guys,
Want to scream it.
you guys take off and approach, crossing over several more dunes, trying to get there. You see this. As you get closer, you see more shapes come to view. You see, like, the large shapes. They make out to be two different types of very large beasts, though you can't quite make out details from back here. And a number of cloth tents perch atop some of them. A number of smaller figures, a number of, like, people-sized figures walking alongside these beasts. Are you trying to hide your approach, or do you make yourself known?
I'll make myself known.
You notice as they're walking, you look up, you do see a couple of other forms kind of circling above this caravan high in the sky.
That could mean nothing. That could mean anything.
True.
True, could be everything. You approach and you see they're kind of like just flying in a very simple pattern, very simple circle around. You see one of them does stop, and you hear a noise, like a shout. And you notice a couple of other the caravan walking down the sands begins to move in a flurry of activity. And you see a few of these things in the sky begin to swoop down, and a number of people from the caravan begin to charge. See the one flying swoop down and actually grab some of the running people in their talons and lift them up into the sky, flying towards you.
I'll put my hands up to show that I'm not trying to fight them or harm them at all.
You put your hands up. What's everyone else doing?
I'll do the same thing. I'll hold my hands up.
Okay.
I'm keeping my arms down.
Fair
But
enough.
I'll put my weapon into the sand.
Put your weapon into the sand. Rain will also
Yeah,
put her
that's
arms up too.
Like not throwing it down like
Just like
it's a
planting
dual
it,
blade,
yeah.
so like like planting it in.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotcha. And you see, as these forms approach, there are 3 of those avian figures that each picked up another person in their talons that are flying towards you. As they approach, you see the things they're carrying in their talons are massive. You don't think they were that big when they picked them up. You see the bird folks almost like angle themselves to almost launch these things forward. You see those dots in the sky go bigger and bigger and bigger. Or boom, boom, boom. 3 massive figures land in the sand before you, each one 8 feet tall easily. They look human-ish, except for the fact that they're hunched over with these massive fur-covered gorilla-like arms dug into the sand. You look up at them and their faces have contorted, their nose has extended, and they have gigantic teeth as long as your hand lining these massive bear-like jaws. They tower over each of you, and each of those bird folks land, and you see Bear striking resemblance to the winged people that attacked you on the ship. The larger one in front, with one of the bear-like creatures hunched over like a gorilla, walking forward with his front arms, lowers himself down to look at you, Benji, in your face.
Who are you? Why have you come? Are you a prisoner?
My name is Benji Egnib, and I'm here because we were sent by the King of Nordanon to help you fight the Fist of Dawn.
The bear to his right, a slightly smaller one, kind of laughs and looks at Puka.
The King of Nordanon is working with the glass blades.
And you see one of them rushes forward towards you, Puka.
Weapon like drawn?
No weapons, just 8 feet of pure fucking muscle and claws and teeth.
Come on, I gotta recollect history real
It
quick.
is
King
the
of
weapon.
Nordadron is working with the glass blades.
No, that's what he's asking. That's what they're asking.
Oh,
You're
I thought they were
disguised.
telling me that.
Because you're the
You're
wind, 'cause you're
disguised
the
as the
wind
glass
lord.
blade Windlord.
I'm still trying to spell it.
Glass wing, not glass. Sorry,
Glass
glass
wing.
wing. My bad. But yes.
This
He's
guy's
saying
the glass wind lord, so they're like.
So he's
"Oh, you're
asking the
working-"
King of Nordadron is working with.
Yeah, he's asking you if you're working with the king.
Oh, which one's Nordadron? That's where we came.
Nordron is
That's
your
what
home
we-
country.
Why am
We
I-
are working for the king, but you.
Yeah, yeah.
as
You
a-
just put me so on the spot, Cole. Like I blinked. I was like, oh god.
Yeah.
Am I?
Welcome to RP, bitch.
Wait a minute, he's right. Oh no.
Yeah.
No, not at all. I've simply captured them like we were tasked to.
Very well.
Already coming to help you. The capturing was, I think, unnecessary.
Puka, make an acrobatics check.
Acrobatics, okay.
Yeah.
I'm pretty good at those.
You see this mass bear creature charges down and grabs you in one hand and lifts you off the ground.
Give us the word, we will crush this traitor where he stands.
Give you the word.
Looking at Benji as he says this.
There's no reason to crush anybody.
The glasswings are traitors all. We'll claw-
Oh, they don't like the glass wings. I got it.
We came to an understanding. This
Well,
one
they
is
don't.
fine.
I'm just gonna change.
I don't think that's a great idea.
You guys watch as Puka changes from a 7-foot tall shapeshifted birdman into, what do you change into?
It's the least threatening thing we can all think of right off the bat.
A gnome.
a bald
but
gnome.
Marcus agreed.
Oh, cause she is a dwarf. Fucked up.
No,
A gnome.
because she's
no.
my friend.
Yeah, I turned into the most stereotypical like garden gnome you can imagine. Rosy red cheeks.
Oh my
About
God.
3'2", bright red nose. And I say, "You've been gnomed."
I think the reason why I'm like I don't think it's a great idea is because they're already shapeshifters.
Yeah. I know, but as you were saying that, Cole was like, "Changes," and I was like, "I'm changing."
Yeah.
You
Set in
see,
stone.
you
Cole is
see,
spoken.
you see as you shape into a gnome. Say, you got gnomed. The large bear-like man grasping you, gasps and steps back. Cause you kind of just like fall out of his hand, going from like a 7-foot tall bird to like a 3-foot tall gnome. You kind of just fall out of his hand, but he gasps and steps back. He's like, "Wielder of the holy shape."
I'm sorry?
I'm also sorry.
The what?
I don't know what's happening.
You see all 6 of them shift as well back into their humanoid forms. The changeling, and you see now talking the normal word, not talking the normal voices. Changeling, you were sent to us by the beast, weren't you?
Yeah.
And
Huh?
you see in this brief moment, all this rage instantly turns to overwhelming joy.
I can't say I know what's going on, but I'm glad that it's working out.
You see the big one who's now just like a half orc, like kind of a sandy covered half orc with like his hair back in a long ponytail, turns and whistles to the clans like, "Maish, we have found our salvation!" And they're like, "Friends, come with us, please. We apologize for the rude introduction. You will find
It's mighty fine.
you will find shelter with us. Please come with us. Welcome to Clan Vaish."
I think I'm found.
Thanks.
That's good. We was looking for y'all.
Yeah, we were looking for you guys.
We would have gone to a more easy spot to find, but our boat was attacked.
Oh, who attacked your ship? And you see this orc starts kind of like leading you back to the rest of the clan.
I don't think you could guess.
The Glasswings, of course.
Yeah.
I am so sorry for their insolence. They have lost their way.
No, it's all right. I was actually meaning to ask y'all when I saw if you would be good standing with them, but I guess
Absolutely
answer
not.
that, but
No, they are complete utter bastards.
I'm
What
glad
did
we
they
got
do?
Yeah, what's the
I'm
reason
glad
they
we got
betrayed
friendly
y'all?
faces here.
It is, well, of course. Thank you. We're happy to see you. Looking to you, Rosie. It's hard to explain. Or rather, it would take quite some time to explain.
What's the Cliff Note version?
Maybe we can get that when we're out of the heat.
The Cliff Notes version, the notes you would read as you're falling off a cliff before you hit the bottom, of course, are we have a sacred path that we all choose to follow in order to keep our minds about ourselves. They have chosen to forsake this path. The show of force that we just displayed was simply that, a show of force. We are actually rather
Peaceful.
I believe the word you Northerners would use as pacifist. The Glasswings have betrayed this notion.
Right.
What caused them to do that, do you know?
Again, it's a very long story. Perhaps we should get some shade and shelter and some sustenance before we continue the story.
I think that's for the best.
Yeah.
And you see, as these 6 shapeshifters are leading you, you come closer to those giant beasts that you saw, and you see there are a number of other people around who all kind of. You see some of them are, vague, various humanoid races, and some are like in some sort of shapeshifted form. You see some more of like the bear gorilla type people. You see some more of the bird, more avian like folk, and a couple that you haven't seen before. All wearing various long flowy pieces of cloth covering as much of their skin as they can, headwear, stuff like that. You do notice also there are 2 type of massive creatures that walk with them. There are large, essentially look like giant monitor lizards, like maybe 15 to 20 feet long and about 10 feet tall at the shoulder, that walk forward. And you see they look like monitor lizards, except they are covered in their elbows and shoulders and down the tail are covered in feathers. Still mostly scaled with a few feathers growing in places. You see they kind of look and flick their tongues out at you as you walk by.
I love them.
And next to them, even bigger, are these like massive. Not really any particular animal you can make out, but just almost like a generic four-legged giant beast made completely of mud. That do not seem to turn or acknowledge you as you approach. They seem like they walk as if they are just compelled to walk forward. Looking at their back, you see an assortment of like plants and fungus and all sorts of different things that seem to be growing on the back of these mud creatures.
Oh hell yeah.
And as you notice, you see each one of these has like a very faint rain cloud fall, almost like following the beast, like raining a gentle mist down onto the plants as they walk.
Cute.
It's like these are mobile gardens.
We love a good reference.
Hell yeah.
Legend Dungeon finally inspired me a little bit.
Hell yeah.
And you see the six shapeshifters kind of lead you in the clan. You see there are a assortment of people who kind of watch in awe as you approach. They don't see outsiders very often, you get the sense. Mostly like young-ish, like, you know, between 20s and 40s people, a few elderly and a few children as well. Some of the children kind of like hide in the shadows of one of these like massive lizards and just kind of, like behind their legs and just kind of watch you from behind. The giant lizards, you see some of them have like giant tents that are sort of strapped to their sides, almost as like moving shelters for the. Most of the people you see are walking, but if you like the elderly and the children and presumably like the infirmed are stationed in the shelter on these giant lizards. And you see the orc man, the half orc man, kind of takes you up to the front of this caravan of nomads. What you realize, Clan Vaish are a clan of nomads. And they take you to the front where you see an older man, like kind of this large head of floofy hair, dark hair that's starting to turn white in places. Sun-weathered skin, wrinkles on his face, laugh lines on his forehead. Turns to regard you all. Been a while since we've had visitors. Welcome to Clan Vaish. We're happy to.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you.
Sorry, I'm trying to find this guy's name. I had it written down somewhere and then I forgot. I'm good at this, I promise.
I believe it.
It's true.
I put his name. Oh, it's in. I think I put it in my note. I started taking notes at work because sometimes we get really bored and just want to do something, and I don't think I ever actually transferred those notes over. I'm the worst. I'm so sorry.
No, you're fine.
Can't believe.
It's okay.
I mean, I can't fucking believe this.
I
Can't
will one day.
Unacceptable.
Unacceptable. See, he looks to you and says, "My name is O'Shaw."
O'Shaw?
O'Shaw.
Pleasure to meet you, O'Shaw. My name is Benji.
Pleasure, bitch.
I'm shake his hand if he's
Yeah.
extending a hand.
Very firm grip.
Hell yeah.
Here, come.
And Rosie's gonna curtsy and I'm Rosie.
Pleasure, Rosie. We're gonna
Dying
do the
Puka.
same. Okay.
And I will be right back.
Oh, okay, bye.
Puka leaves the scene.
They gotta leave their. They gotta let their cousin in. Remember?
Oh yeah.
We're about to wrap up anyway.
Yeah.
But you see, O'Shaw kind of puts his fingers to his mouth and lets out a piercing whistle as the clan kind of comes to a stop. We'll rest here for a midday break. Take shelter, take food. Do what you must, my friends. He looks at the rest of you. He's like, "You please join me in my tent. I believe we have much to discuss."
Yes, I think that'd be great. Would you mind if I got some time to offer my armor?
Ah, yes. I've seen many travelers wearing this heavy armor in the sand, and sure it never ends well. Then get some places you never even knew you had. Please, by all means, And you see he will walk forward, kind of walk off the side a bit, and kind of dig a hand into the sand, and just chant a brief, very brief words under his breath, and raise a pillar of solid earth, maybe just like 5 feet tall or so. And he turns back to you, Benji. There's not much we have in the way of privacy, but if you require a place to change, you may stand away.
I appreciate it. The Benji ducks in.
You see, this man has essentially raised a very gaudy, makeshift, but effective shelter.
Oh yeah.
Straight from the earth.
I don't suppose you guys would have bandages, some sort of
Oh, of
medical
course.
supplies.
No, of course. And he kind of come with me. And he leads y'all over, or he leads you over at least to a couple of. You see, there's a couple, a man and a woman, who are standing by one of the giant lizards, and you see they turn and they actually have these long, elongated faces that almost resemble that of like a crocodile. And you see like the kind of like these like greenish scales running down their arms. My friends, our visitors here are in need of a healer. And one looks like the woman group like, yes, of course, we have some supplies for you. Here, come join us. And she kind of gestures you to follow her up. There's like a number of steps that lead down the side of this massive lizard into a sort of a makeshift tent on top of it.
Oh, cool.
And she kind of reaches down and gives you a hand to help pull you up.
Sure, I will follow her up.
Reaches it, leads you inside. There's a couple of people like kind of, they're almost like strapped down. Like you're in a tent, you're in shelter now, but it's still, there's no floor to this tent. The floor is just the back of this beast, and you see the people are kind of like tied down. There's like these like makeshift cots almost that are almost tied to the back of the lizard, and you're kind of you see they're kind of tied down just so they don't move too much. And she reaches into one of the cabinets, one of the shelves, and pulls out some bandages, some scissors, some kind of potion. You get the sense is like a almost like an alcohol solution of sorts.
Okay.
And
Disinfectant of some kind.
disinfectant, that's what I was looking for. Thank you. And she'll kind of sit you down and start tending to your wounds. And despite her kind of horrifying appearance, she's being very gentle and very, just very kind. And you kind of smiling through the sort of crocodilian smile at you. It's like, it's been a while since we've had someone come from beyond the dunes. I hear the rumors pass around that you guys are here to help us. Is that true?
That's the goal.
I'm sorry you had.
Why we were sent here.
I'm sorry you're introduced to our home in such a way. We don't have much to give, but whatever we have is yours.
And we appreciate that. Thank you very, very much.
Kind of dabs away it kind of starts wiping away some like the blood that is sort of like caked onto the side of your head, and this one kind of mingled with the sand. It just started stitching up like kind of a gash in your forehead where you don't really remember, but Gav, you must have like bonked your head really hard.
I feel like she'd probably also have like claw marks or some sort of like gashes along like her back or like stomach-esque area where she was grabbed.
Yeah. She takes a few moments just kind of stitch up wherever you can, disinfecting the wounds and all that. You see at one point you hear the sound of like rushing water, kind of like while you're laying on your stomach while she's kind of stitching up your back. You hear the sound of rushing water, and you kind of tilt your head and you see there's like water running down her like scaled arms through her claws. And she's almost like using this as like the thread that she's stitching you up with. It still hurts as much as getting stitches does hurt, but then the bit of water-ish solution seems to sort of soothe the pain as she goes. And
For stitches, this really isn't that bad.
we try to minimize suffering as much as we can. I know there's hard to avoid what healing sometimes. We do the best that we can.
How do you do that?
Oh, this? I'm just and that kind of shows off a little bit of the water trick. Well, I suppose you're an outsider, so you may not know much about us. As you've gathered, we are shapeshifters. we choose not to go into full animal forms, though. Like, what's the word you Northerners would know? A druid?
Mm-hmm.
We choose to only go into a half form like this. And it is through years of intense discipline and practice that through this control of our forms, we also learn some base amount of cancer control. Maybe let's call it more a mutually beneficial agreement with some elemental power. Those like me who are more crocodilian, we get some control over water. The more avian ones get some control of air. The bear-like ones that you've seen have control of earth.
So that means you only have one form forever? You only have one?
Part
You
of
have
the
your avian form or crocodilian form and your more humanoid form?
she kind of laughs at that. It's hard to explain. Part of the active discipline of learning to master control of your form is learning that every form is your true form. You are no longer just a human or an orc or a half crocodile, as I am. You are all of them. Therefore, you are none of them. You are something fully different. But to answer your
Does
question,
that mean that you could also be avian?
she shifts into a bird right in front of you.
Oh.
But you see, as she does, the water kind of retreats from her hand. So it does take quite some time to master each form, though. Many of us choose which direction we would like to go. And she shifts back to the crocodilian form.
It's like a specialization. I understand.
Essentially, yes. There are very few of us who have been able to master more than one. Many of
How
us,
many of you have mastered more than one form?
as of now, just one. And she kind of looks out to where Oshal is still kind of talking to Benji and Puka outside.
That makes sense, I guess.
She will continue to stitch you up. Meanwhile, Benji, you have changed out of your armor, and you can kind of rejoin Puka, and Rain is kind of staying with Rosie. Rain will get herself stitched up in a second as well.
I think
Fair
I take the armor off and I come out. And Puka just notices there's just like my undershirt is
You're bleeding from like.
like
Yeah.
just you just see so much blood coming out of like Benji's side.
Benji, what the hell, man? Why didn't you tell us?
I don't know what you mean.
As you
Sure, you could say that, but I can see it plain as day.
as you come out, Oshal kind of has like a bundle of like linen with him, and he hands you a fresh shirt as well, Benji.
Thank
We have a few different sizes. Hopefully, one of these will fit.
you. This should be alright.
And it is a very long shirt, like long sleeves, that covers up every part of you, or every part of your torso at least.
Yeah.
It would be best
It'll
to,
change right then.
yeah.
Benji just takes his shirt off right now.
If you would like to go see one of our healers and get you stitched up before you on new clothes, I'm sure they'd be happy.
Oh.
to.
Yeah, I guess that would probably be for the best. I don't want to dirty your clothes and all that.
So time goes on. The crocodilian healers will heal anyone who would like to be healed, and we'll say, for the sake of ease, you guys can all take a short rest.
Short rest.
Ooh.
Oh. I'd like to be healed as well.
Yeah. Okay. Take a short rest and heal up however much you want to be healed.
I want to be healed so much.
Want to be healed so much.
I have so many hits.
Why am I rolling so many threes?
The dice are blocking my vision. Yes.
Oh my god, okay, I used them all.
Oh my lord, there's just so many dice on
Oh
this.
my god.
I'm gonna have to roll all of them. I don't know what to tell you guys.
That's-
I rolled all of them too.
Rain only rolled half of hers.
I'm still not at
Uh,
max. I'm at 47 out of 60.
I might have messed that up. I didn't roll any of my hit dice.
That's okay.
There we go.
I rolled extremely poorly on my recovery dice.
It's okay. I can roll worse if it makes you feel
Yeah, that's fair.
All right.
I rolled. I have 69 hit points.
Nice.
Oh.
Nice.
I have other ways to heal.
And yeah, you guys begin to wrap up. You guys are all given fresh clothes and more fitting for the desert. Kind of loose but long-sleeved tunics and whatnot.
Cool. I'm not a gnome, by the way, anymore.
Okay.
Just, just say that. I'm just in my changeling form.
Oh, you're just normal changing form?
Yeah, they
Okay.
know what's up, so.
It's what?
I said they know what's up, so.
Yeah,
I don't think it
sure.
matters.
The real face is out and about. Oh my god.
God, in
It's
public?
out and about. And what is
Whoa.
this? I look like Rosie? What the hell?
Oh my god.
Damn. You see, after a while, you guys are healed and given some water and some fresh food. And you see, the food is like fresh dates and some figs and some eggs and whatnot. You see, Oshal will kind of guide you all to his tent to eat and recover in the shade. And after a while, you see the caravan. He whistles. The caravan picks up again and continues to move on while he brings you all into his tent.
I have my armor in like a bag.
Sure. And he kind of sits with you all. So, suppose we should cut right to the chase then. You've come here to help us with the problem of the foreign warriors that call themselves the Solari.
That's right.
We appreciate the help. They've taken some of our own.
We're here to help you get them back.
I can show you where they are. I have to warn you, we will not be able to help you.
That's fine.
We didn't
Was
expect you
there
to.
a-
It's alright.
Before we continue, was there a furbolg in that group?
Urbolg. Yes.
Oh man.
Yes, there was.
More blue than green.
I believe he said his name was Clayton.
How long ago did you send those people out?
A couple of weeks. At least.
That's not great.
It's not great, but I'm sure Clayton's fine.
We have. That is part of where we've been going. We've been trying to track them down, but they have fewer. They have much better means of moving. They have large horses that seem to traverse these dunes with ease, and well, they don't really make much time for the injured or the infirmed. They can move without fear. We believe we're closing in on their trail. It'll still be several days until we catch up. Granted, we just don't really know what we would do when we get there. Just hoping.
Well, that's why we're here.
He smiles at that. I do want to make it clear, just so we don't give the wrong impression to you, Michael. There is a reason we are not going to fight. It's not out of laziness or ineptitude or anything like that. I'm not saying this so you'll give us grace, but I need you to understand what is at stake. We cannot fight.
Does it go against your path? Then you won't fight.
You cannot fight. You cannot ask us to fight for. Every time we shed blood, the beast
agree
grows
with that.
stronger.
We just heard him.
There he is in the background.
Bark, bark.
That's not gonna be stopping anytime soon.
The beast is here.
This
What
beast
about
ain't
Thresh?
doing a lot about it.
Fresh. We haven't seen him in a couple of days, but he is held to no such standard as us. He's an active zealot.
Are you not approving of that?
It is distasteful to us. The enemy of our enemy is our friend, as they say.
See. Well, you do not have to worry. We have no intention of asking you to put yourselves in any form of danger.
We appreciate the understanding.
Of course, we thank you for your hospitality. We'll do everything we can to get your people back, but I need you to understand something.
What is it?
Time is not on our side. If we do manage to find them and they are not alive, there is not much we can do about them.
We are no strangers to death out here. Do what must be done. And I would also say that I understand time is ever of the essence, especially now. We may very well be within the wake of a prophecy. It is my hope that if we are successful here, that prophecy will not.
If we are going to continue, we might also run into more glass wings.
Do what you must.
They were given our exact descriptions also.
At this, he furrows his brow. Really?
Do we still have the letter?
Yeah.
Judd, yeah. Produce it.
See, he takes it. His brow furrows deeper.
It's a handwriting or a script that that you recognize.
He shakes his head. Don't have much in the way of parchment. Not been one.
It's a bit in the city though.
You say in the city?
Yeah.
Shrugs. You've not been welcome in the city in several. You've not been welcome anywhere. The dunes are our only hope. I will say this: we're getting closer in time, so I think any more questions you guys want to ask, I might ask to save for next session.
Yeah.
So if you guys want to think about any questions you might want to ask, then do so. However, I will leave this one. I will leave one little tidbit, and then we'll end off here. He does go on to mention, speaking regards, rewinding a little bit, just to give some context for something that he said earlier. He mentioned that upon the whole thing about like not the beast will grow stronger with as we kill.
Mm-hmm.
We would like to make it clear to you. We do worship the beast, but there is no love for him here. So whatever you've heard about us, keep that in mind. Know that we are trying our best. Save all this hunger.
Roger.
It's a very admirable thing that you do.
There's only one. And on that, we will go ahead and end for the week, for the day, for the night,
I mean,
For
the
the
week, yeah.
session.
Like, all of those are correct.
correct.
Yay.
Right.
Clap, 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 clap. We did it. We survived.
No one was dead.
Nobody. Well,
You weren't dead.
The Funko guy died.
the
Okay,
Funko
nobody
guy
important
died.
was dead.
There you go.
None of us were dead.
There you go.
That's right.
This is a shorter session tonight, but I hope you guys still had fun.
Indeed. And now I must go to the EPs.
For sure.
Good.
Got some desert lore.
You got some desert lore. You got some
True.
Rosie trauma.
It's true. It's true.
We also got some Rosie being flustered.
It's true. It's true. What else did we expect?
Just a tidbit.
We even got Benji trauma.
Yeah.
True.
We got
All
some,
kinds of drama.
and we got some Vaish lore.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, very a bunch of shapeshifters that worship the beast but do not praise him.
Mm-hmm.
Been looking forward to these guys for a while.
Like believe in him, but don't worship. I guess.
I'll go into it more next week, but it's basically like the idea of like, hey, if there's some omnipresent being that can crush you with the snap of its finger, yeah, you're gonna worship it, but you're not necessarily gonna like it.
Oh, they're agnostic.
Well, they very much believe the beast exists. They just
I
don't
know,
like.
I'm
Yeah,
kidding.
yeah. They very much believe it exists. They just kind of wish he would fuck off.
Yeah.
Valid and fair.
You know what? That's fair. And I hope that the spawn of the beast that we have in our party is chill about that.
Sure.
We'll see.
No, that was a good session.
Thank you.
It was.
It's gonna be a bit of a. It might be a bit more of a just disjointed arc, especially because now I've got Daggerheart on the mind. But I will. I'm excited to. I've been looking forward to this story for a while now. I'm glad we're finally getting to it. So.
Yeah.
Yay.
I'm excited. I'm excited for it. This is
Yeah.
It was a cool introduction.
Thank you.
It was.
None of that was planned. That was all off. That was all out of my ass.
Hell yeah.
Except for the
we love
creature.
to see
I
it.
planned the creatures and the name of the leader. It took me some time to find it. Everything else was improv
Yeah.
because I wanted to see what happened.
I'm just so good
Well
at
done, well
surviving.
Oh yeah. Cool. All right. I feel kind of bad for dismissing everyone while Reese is AFK, but he knew what time we were ending.
Yeah.
All right. You guys are all free. I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream.
Peace out. Good night.